try to get all this in one take. No BS guide to Bali. What to do and what not to do. I know you don't want to see my face, so we'll take a walk on the beach. The number one thing for Bali is to get into Bali: passport, vaccine cards or card, and just some cash for a $34 on-arrival visa. And if you're not vaccinated, 100% can fake that. They don't even check the authenticity of the card or anything. They just usher you right through. Yeah, for the next part, so money exchange. Do not exchange at the airport. Rip off. SIM card as well, rip off. Don't do anything at the airport. Once you get off the plane, get your luggage, get out of the airport. And so what I took to get out of there was Grab. Yeah, the Grab, you can download it on your phone. I think they have another software called Gojek, I think. I didn't download it because I think you needed to change the app store, so I was like, nah, whatever. So I ran with Grab. But what you can do is walk about 10 minutes away from the airport, and your price of your Grab is going to be significantly cheaper. Significantly cheaper. Everything at the airport is double or quadruple the price of what you should pay. So, oh, also the Wi-Fi. So the airport has Wi-Fi. It's a small little airport. I found it. What you can do is, as soon as you get your luggage and go through customs and all that, there's a set of restricted doors. That's where the Wi-Fi works. The only reason I know this is I was at the airport for about an hour. Yeah, so I figured out where the Wi-Fi was. The help desk, they don't care. This island is 100% money based. They do not care about you. The island's beautiful. Locals, I guess you could say, nice if you're giving them money. But everything here is money based. 100% money based. Yeah, also, so when you go to buy your SIM card, do not buy it at a convenience store. Do not. Rip off. Just type it on your phone on Google, phone store or whatever. Just find a phone store that has plans in there. Much more reasonable prices. You can pay per the gig. If you do the convenience store option, they have one option which is ridiculously priced. I think it was $27 or something like that. I know you're gonna say, well, that's cheap, but I mean, you could literally come here for half the price of the rest of, or maybe a third of the price of what these tourists here are paying. Everything here is 100% profit driven. Or I couldn't even say profit, I would just say scam driven. They do not care about you. Don't get me wrong though, I have a blast here. I've been here now for 4 days. So yeah, don't get me wrong, it's nice here, I love it here, but the locals are not looking out for your best interest. I have met one local here that was authentic. He wasn't trying to sell me anything, wasn't being pushy. I've met one. The rest of them, yeah, you know, they want to make $1 off of you. I was just coming into the beach over here and I got offered Viagra about 6 times. Ignored them, they just follow you everywhere. So just be prepared for that. Scam city. All right, the next thing, try to get this thing quick. Everything is 100% negotiable, everything. Typically, they're gonna give you a price that's 5 times what you can get it for, usually 5 to 6 times. So unless you're just a rich man and don't give a shit and like getting scammed, don't negotiate. But if you want to save a a lot of money, negotiate. Be firm with your prices. They need you, you don't need them. They 100% need you, so just be firm with your negotiation. Oh, so I went to one of the islands south of here. Nessa Bonita, something like that. I forgot what it was. But whatever, I took a speedboat. And at the beginning, it's nice, organized, but once they get your money, they don't care. Be prepared to take a boat that's going to be probably 1 to 2 hours late. When we were coming back to the main island of Bali, we were 3 hours behind of what they said. And when we were trying to get on the boat, they didn't give us any ticket, nothing. I had a receipt, but they didn't look at that. They don't care. They don't tell you where to go. Every person I asked that were working at the tour or the boat company didn't know what was going on. Don't mean to make this sound negative, just want you to be prepared for beautiful Bali. What do we got? Oh, yeah, the scammers on the street. So I've been staying in Kuta the entire time, and very sketchy, beady-eyed little people everywhere, trying to sell you Viagra, trying to sell you cocaine, trying to sell you marijuana. I wouldn't recommend bringing your kids down those streets around Kuta. Lots of prostitutes. So yeah, just beware. Oh, and another thing, the Grab. Never take a Grab unless you booked it. Never take it. If you didn't book it, they're 100% gonna scam you. Every time. Last night I was trying to come home from the, where did I go? Luxy, I think it's called, the club over there. And I couldn't find a Grab. I waited an hour, and I had 4 guys tell me they want to charge me $150,000 to go home. And the Grab costed $35,000. So there's that. Oh, the last thing. Try to get this as quick as possible. We're already 7 minutes in. Grabs are expensive. If you're not scared to ride a motorcycle, rent the motorcycle. 100% cheaper, and I think it could be safer. To be honest, these Grab drivers drive pretty scary. If you're not afraid to ride a motorcycle or a scooter, go for it. Everyone doesn't really obey the law, but everyone drives relatively slow, so you shouldn't be worried. I think Grab is less safe and costs more, so yeah. And another common myth is that you need a license to take a scooter. That's not true either. Like I said, this place is profit-based. You got the money, they rent you the scooter. So I haven't bumped into a place that wouldn't rent me a scooter. I rented 2 here, and I got me a nice Italian brand new scooter for $150,000 a day. That was a nice big scooter. There's 2 of us that was riding on it. But if you're alone, you should be able to get something like $80,000 a day, 80 to 100. Don't go anything over that. You can get it cheaper, I promise.